You have no idea how difficult it is to do combos with a $200 budget considering how expensive CS2 skins are right now, but I managed to create a lot of them and I think some turned out pretty good. And we're starting off with the Shadow Daggers lore well worn, with the Mortal Gloves transport in well worn as well, and yes, both are well worn, which makes them hard to trade, but they surprisingly aren't that scratched, and this one is just on the budget for $200. And then we have the Survival Stained in Battle Scarred with the Bloodhound Gloves bronzed in well worn, which despite the conditions, this is actually a pretty shiny combo as you can see, and for this budget it is hard to do better and it costs $199. Next up we have the classic Boreal Forest Minimal Wear with the Hydra Gloves Emerald in Field Tested, and this is another combo that is just on the budget for $200, but I have another forest themed combo coming in just a bit, which is a bit better than this one in my opinion. And then we have the Nomad Safari Mesh well worn with the Hydra Gloves Mangrove in Field Tested, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but for this budget this one is really good. The Nomad is well worn, but it looks pretty decent, and the total price of the combo is around $193. Next up, the Broken Fang Gloves Unhinged in Battle Scarred with the Gut Damascus Steel in Field Tested, which is great for a shiny silver combo, and the gloves are battle scarred but they aren't that terrible as you can see, and this is just on the budget for $199. This video was sponsored by Skins Monkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to Skins Monkey is in the description. And then we have the Navaja Urban Mask Field Tested with the hand wraps duct tape in Battle Scarred, and this one is one of the best combos that you can do with the Navaja for this budget, even though that I personally hate it, and it costs around $195. Next up we have the Paracord Scorch, which has to be battle scarred with the Mortal Gloves 3rd Commando Company, which I mean it also has to be battle scarred, and yes, this is a very scratched combo in general, but it doesn't look that bad. We're talking about a very low budget at the end of the day, and it costs $194. And then we have the Huntsman Rust Coat in Battle Scarred with the Hydra Gloves Rattler in Field Tested, and honestly this doesn't fit that well together, but I wanted to get a Huntsman combo going and this was the only decent one, and it costs around $187. Next up, the Hydra Gloves Emerald in Field Tested with the Bowie Knife Forest Pet in Battle Scarred, which I know that some people won't like the Bowie because it is very scratched, but I kinda like it, to be honest. It is sort of unique and you can get this one for around $190. And then we have the Ursa Safari Mesh in Field Tested with the Hydra Gloves Rattler in Field Tested as well, and this is another pretty decent combo for the Safari Mesh skin. It's the only possible Ursus combo for this budget as well, and it costs $196. And then we have the Survival Knife Forest Pet in Battle Scarred with the Bloodhound Gloves Gorilla in Field Tested, and this is hands down my favorite forest combo for this budget. It looks pretty good and it is just on the video's budget for $200. And then we have the Navaja Damascus Steel in Field Tested with the Broken Fang Gloves Unhinged in Field Test as well, and this is another silver combo option. I prefer the other one that I showed you before with the gut knife though, but this one still costs around $195. And then we have the Broken Fang Gloves Unhinged in Battle Scarred with the gut knife Black Laminate in Battle Scarred as well, and this is the only sort of black combo possible for this budget. You can do it with the Shadow Daggers as well, but this one is just so much better in my opinion, and despite both being Battle Scarred, I think that they both look pretty good and the combo just fits well, and it costs about $195. And then we have the Shadow Daggers Rust Coat Battle Scarred with the Hand Wraps Constrictor in Battle Scarred as well, and this one is quite literally the only fully rusty combo that you can possibly do within this budget. The other one that I showed you with the Huntsman is too expensive to fit these gloves, so if you care more about the knife you can probably go for the other one, but if you want a combo that just fits better you could probably go for this one, and it costs about $188. And that is it. Let me know what combo you're using and what budget you want me to do next. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.